Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to Block for Block on EnderIO. Last episode we sent up the first simple machines era, the simple era machines I should say, with the sag milled alloy smelter, Stirling generator, and also the photovoltaic cell here, and the capacitor bank is steadily filling. I am still working on the rest of the dark steel here, it's just taken so long. I did a little bit of mining, wood harvesting and so on, and first I want to get started with, I was waiting to get down on hunger. It takes forever in vanilla without mods, it looks like. And we're gonna go ahead and eat this EnderIOs here now and see what happens. Okay, it did fill our food, but it did not teleport us. Okay, it did say that the side effect of it is that it can't teleport you. Maybe it takes a minute, I don't know. But nothing happened. You guys also see I went to the nether. I just made a simple nether portal, stepped through, and got myself 20-ish nether quartz, because I needed at least one for what we're going to get started with here. And let's get going with that right away here. I need a bunch more of these grains of infinity, right? But I'm really not a fan of sitting there and right-clicking bedrock with a flint and steel. It looks like it's almost night, right? Gotta run, yes. So maybe I can sleep real quick before we go down. I'm down here at the bedrock now after sleeping. And I excavated a little bit of this room because I was looking for a suitable spot of what I want to do now. And that is, I want to automate the production of that powder, right? So the way we're going to do that is with a dispenser. Dispensers, when they use a flint and steel, let's just get started with this. It will actually put the block in front of them on fire. It doesn't spit out the flint and steel, okay? And then we're going to need a way of reading that. And the easiest way that I can think of is with an observer. I'm going to place that. The red end needs to be over here. So if anything gets placed in front of this, let me finish the other side first and then you guys can hear it. So we're going to come out here with a redstone trail, 2 of them. And then we're going to go back into this block with a repeater. And I'm going to set it to 2 ticks. Because it will be, it's going to be a very short redstone. And it could happen that it doesn't get triggered. So that's why the repeater is there. And for the observer, I needed 1 of the nether quartz. And for the dispenser, I needed a bow. I needed 3 string. And I'm going to show you guys where I got the string from in just a second. So now, if you guys listen here, if I place something in front of this, you guys see, you saw the redstone come on for a second and it triggered that. And when I break it, you're going to see the redstone come on again. Yes, just like that. So anytime there's something happening in front of the observer here, it's gonna pulse a redstone signal. And then all we need to do is put the flint and steel in here. I had to make a new one earlier because the first one is already worn out. And now the thing is, I could put hoppers all the way around this, right? To when this dust or whatever it's called, right? The infinity powder. When that pops out, that it can caught. But in testing, I noticed that a lot of times it also just sits on top of this block. And then it will despawn. And in order to counter that, we're gonna put a railcart track down here. And on top of that, we're gonna set a hopper minecart. Okay? What that does is a hopper minecart can pick up items through an entire block. So if I toss something up here, you guys see it disappears. And when we come down here, it sucked it up. So this way, if I encase this now, I'm going to do that right now. 1 up here, 1 up there. And then we're going to close it off right here. And I'm going to close even the front in a second here. But I wanted you to see this first. So now the items that pop out here cannot go anywhere. I'm even going to put one here so it cannot go diagonally or something. And I think even here. Over here, I can't do anything. I guess I can put a block there. That's fine. Because sometimes you know how items get through diagonals in a weird way. They glitch through. But now, it can't go anywhere when I close this off in the front. And it will simply get sucked up by the hopper minecart. And I noticed that... Oh, I can't access it from here. Okay. Earlier, I had to come down in my testing world to get into it. But anyway, so now, let's go ahead and kickstart this. You guys see? I just had to kickstart it, and now this is on fire. And the only thing that you're gonna hear sometimes, it's gonna fire just now, even though the fire it's still there, because the observer sometimes through the flickering of the fire here, for some reason, it triggers. You see? But it doesn't matter because the flint... Oh, we got the first one already. Very nice. but the flint and steel does not get used when there is fire. So if it's just like with when you put bone meal in here and it cannot bone meal something and you trigger it doesn't actually use the bone meal. So it does not wear out this flint any faster here, okay? And let's check here real quick. We got one already. So now I kind of want to leave the one in there because besides one use to light the nether portal, this was a fresh one and I kind of want to see how many we get from one entire flint and steel here in the setup. And I'm just going to close this off like that. I don't need to see in there ever. And this way I can access it, right? We should have two, right? Yes. Very cool. So now I can just, you know, do things upstairs and keep making this. And then every once in a while, maybe put in a new flint and steel. But I gotta get... No, I don't need to get gravel because we can make gravel. But I wanted to show you guys real quick first where I got the string from. Back here is my mining operation. And in the very end, I broke into a dungeon, which was really lucky. Right here, check it out. And there's a spider spawner. We might make use of this later on or whatever. And in the chests, I wanted to also show you guys that EnderIO does provide some loot in the chests. Like the wood gear and the dark steel. And right here we have dark boots, which is really cool. I'm actually going to take them. So we don't need to craft those. And I'm also going to take... I'm just going to take all of this with me and bring it back up to the surface and get cranking on making more solar panels. So the first flint and steel that I put in there gave me 25, and then the second one, I ran a second batch, gave me 26. This first one had one durability missing, but that doesn't guarantee that I would have gotten 26 either, because it's still random, right? But you can probably guess or estimate that the average is probably around 25 per flint and steel and the automation. So that's not bad, and that should last us a little while here. You guys see, a lot of things have changed up here because I had so much time waiting on this machine here. It's really crazy. We definitely have to upgrade this one. I looked ahead on all the things that we're going to need to upgrade or make a new alloy smelter, the regular one. The same with the sag mill, and it's a couple of things I need to gather for that first. And you guys see, I have 3 more of these photovoltaic cells here. And I got a good comment saying that you shouldn't have any blocks nearby, right? Because if the sun comes in an angle, you get a little less power out of these. I can't really tell how much they're producing now because the thing is always full with those 4, even if both machines are running. So these 4 make a lot more power than these 2 need, which is nice. And I made some conductive iron so far, and over here I'm processing a little bit more ore. And I'm also making conduit binder right now that we're going to need a little bit to make some piping, right? We're going to have to start making conduits. But in order to make... Let me just show you this here real quick so you know why I'm going down this path here. If you look at the alloy smelter, in order to make the outside parts, I'm going to need to make some energized alloys, which you make in here with... redstone, gold, and glowstone. I actually haven't gotten any glowstone in the nether yet, so I'm going to have to go for that as well. But the biggest one is right here. You need to cook a simple machine casing, which we made for these machines, right? So we know how to make that, together with an industrial power coating. And this is a little bit more interesting here. Number 1 is we need quartz powder, which is okay, just in a sag mill, put nether quartz through there, right? The same with the lapis lazuli powder, we know. But then we have these here. Green, organic green dye and organic black dye. And when you check here, the way you make that is you take clippings and trimmings together with a slime ball or an egg. And then I think you can also make it like this here with if you just use cactus and coal powder. But I definitely want to get into these trimmings, right? But anyway, so... slime balls, I don't have any, and they're not that easy to get, right? I would have to fly in a slime chunk, dig down, and so on, but we can use eggs. So I need to set up a chicken farm. And that's why we're going to go hunting some chickens here real quick. And then the other one is the black dye, is the same with just coal powder, right? Also eggs. So eggs are going to be quite important. So I had so much time here waiting in this machine here for... these guys right here, 32. We had one from the chest, and then I needed to make electric steel for the cells and so on back here. Oh, it's draining now because the sun is going down. Okay, but it still stays full. It just doesn't make as much anymore. So I shaved down this entire hill over here, and I was chopping a lot of wood. I got a lot of dirt now. But, so this is the new place here. Just lit it up, made it a little bit safer. I'm sleeping through the nights anyway. But let's come over here. I got a couple cows from right over there. That was easy. But the nearest chickens are over here. I also found a village. Where is it? Right there. Which is cool. I locked away all the villagers, so if we ever need them, which I believe we do for emeralds here, actually, probably in the next episode or so, we can start trading with them or something, because finding emeralds is not easy. You gotta find an extreme hills biome. But anyway, so the chickens are far away, and I did get a few eggs from when I was exploring, and I wanted to throw them in here and see if we get lucky and get a baby chicken. No, none. Too bad. But there is a way that we can get some chickens from over there and bring them back with EnderIO. And that is what I want to do now. So first, I'm going to need 12 quartz. And I'm going to need 3 gold. Actually, 2 gold. And 2 soul sand. And what we're going to make with that is soul vials. The soul vials takes fused quartz. Actually, it takes... wait, what? I hate that. There we go. It takes 4 for 1, so I actually need 24 because I need 3 of the glass per. So let's get 24. So I'm gonna go here in a minute to the nethering a glowstone anyway. So we're gonna get started with that first. And then the other thing here is we need solarium ingots, which you make with soul sand and gold ingots. So I don't think I can put them in here. No. So I'm going to put them up here. And I'm going to go grab more quartz and glowstone and so on. And then we can make the soul vials and go grab us some chickens so we can get this going. Okay, before I set out to get the chickens, I'm going to get 3 of these energized steel or energized alloys here going. Because I'm going to need 24 nuggets. And here is the quartz and the solarium. I did go to the nether and I came back with a little bit of glowstone and a bunch more quartz. And let's go ahead and make our 2 vials. Hopefully nothing has changed there. And before we set out, I think it's finally time that we make our armor, right? So we're gonna go ahead and make the dark helm. The dark leggings. I already had the boots, that's why I put them in here. Oh, there's 1 extra. And the chest plate. Let's put this back in here. And then I'm gonna make the pick. There is no shovel because I believe the pick is both in one. The shovel and the pickaxe, and then the dark axe, and also the ender. Okay, I believe the ender 7 attack damage, just 1 more attack damage than the regular one. But the main thing about this one is that when you hit an enderman, they will not teleport away. Okay, and we're gonna need to get our hands on endermen here soon. So I'm gonna leave these 2. Where's this one right there? Let's put that away. And the boots right here, if you guys check, they have 345,000 RF of 1 million. Or sorry, micro infinity, the power unit. And it's already upgraded nicely. It has empowered 4, jump 2, and flippers. And we'll get into upgrading these eventually. For right now, I cannot upgrade them because the first one we need is, where is this crystal stuff? Right here. I believe the Pulsating Crystal is the first level you need to put on to make them all empowered 1. I didn't check on the wiki if that is still it, and for that one we're gonna need Pulsating Iron Nuggets, for which we need Ender Pearls. I don't have any, and it's probably gonna be a while until we get our hands on some Ender Pearls. So for right now, I just need to leave it all like that, and I believe we can still repair them with dark steel if we need to. But hopefully the durability isn't bad. 385. What is, can just scroll up. What does diamond have? 363, 528. So it has a little bit more durability than diamond, so that should last us quite some time. But I am gonna toss the boots in here. What? I did not know. We cannot charge stuff in here anymore. Interesting. Is there now a charge? Aha! A charger. That has changed. There used to be slots down here for you to charge things. Okay, so for this one, we also need that. So we're definitely going to have to make one of these as well once we make the 2 new machines. So for now, I still have some power on here. What happens is the empowered, what it does is 85% of the damage at empowered 4 gets absorbed by power. So you still take durability damage, but a lot less than if you don't have it empowered, okay? It's an actual very balanced armor, even when you have the RF, because eventually you still need to repair them. If you don't get your hands on a mending book, for example. I'm pretty sure we can enchant this. But first of all, let's try real quick here the pickaxe. It doesn't look like it works as a shovel. Okay, we might have to empower this in order to... Oh, actually it says we need a vibrant crystal in 4 levels. Aha. How do you make the vibrant crystal? Vibrant alloy is, I think, energetic. Yeah, okay, so instead of iron, it need the energetic alloy, which we're cooking up right now. But again, you need ender pearls. Good. So now that I have these 2... So no shovel, huh? This doesn't act as a shovel either. No. Alright, so we don't have a shovel for a while. Or I could make a regular one. But I'm going to go ahead and head up there to where the chickens are. Oh, I got to bring my bed. I always bring that with me. Oh my, look at the jump. Wait, I have step up. Do I really have step up? I do. Oh, that is neat. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm bringing my bed with me. Because that way I can sleep the night away on my travels. And I'll see you when I get to chicken country. Alright, let's go ahead and pick up the first chicken here. Just right click it with an empty soul vial and we got it. And let's grab a second one so we can breed them. And I just looked it up, by the way. In order for the dark pick to also function as a shovel, we need to give it the spoon upgrade. Which apparently is a diamond shovel plus 10 levels. So for right now, I'm not going to do that. Because if I put that on there and also use it as a shovel, this dark pick is going to break even quicker. Right? Because every time I use it as a shovel then it will lose even more durability. Oh wow, I just saw this has 2000 durability. How much does a diamond pick have? 1561. So the durability on the stuff is really good. So I got the 2 chickens and I got a couple minutes left. I also wanted to show you here that the power is down to 300, and so I used about 6000 RF or micro infinity on my way over here. And I think, let's check here real quick, 558 in the end, right? 339, 558. And let's step up 1 block right there. And now we're down to 339, 5... Okay, so that doesn't do it. I believe it's only the double jump that I did. Let me go ahead and sleep this away real quick so I can show you guys that because it is really neat. I can jump 3 blocks high. Let's find something with 3 blocks. Yeah, let's do this right here so I can show you here. So a regular jump, I get up 2 blocks. Let's see. That costs a little bit of power because I get the jump boost. And when I do a double jump, so jump while I'm jumping, you get up 3 blocks. And then I step this up. You cannot jump 4. I tried that. It doesn't work. So that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. It's a really nice enchant for some boots. All right, I'm making my way back home before I get eaten alive. And then we continue. Okay, and then if we just right-click here, it should release the chicken again. Yep, and we keep the vials, which is nice. They're not one-time use, so I can bring other animals home or hostiles or whatever. And these 2 hopefully are going to produce me lots of eggs now because we're going to need them. And I have 1 in with me, so I'm going to put that there. And now the next thing is, I'm going to harvest this guy real quick. I set up a little bit of a cactus farm over here. Because I started looking into how we make these clippings. Again, the clippings we need for both of them. The alloy smelter as well as the sag mill for this right here. To make this power coating. And in here, we need these clippings, right? So we're gonna need a bunch of clippings. And I found out that, excuse me, the best way to do them is obviously none of these here. Because you have a 10% chance to get this. But if we come over here, we get more here. From grass, it's 60%. From ferns, it's 60%. From leaves, it's less 30%. Vines is 15%. It's all really bad, right? But cactus, you get at least 3. plus another 75% chance to get another 3, 50% another 3, 25% another 3, right? So that's what I'm going to use here to get these clippings. I have everything prepared over here for our machines, but we still need to put this stuff through here. And I wanted to do it the first time together, see if it's any faster. Yes, it's much faster than any of the alloys. So I'm happy so I can do this on camera and not wait for another, whatever, 20 minutes. It's been really crazy, the wait times on this alloy smelter. So we got one of the green ones, and we're gonna need a second one, and then we make one black one, and then it should have everything we need for those 3 machines here. And, come on, finish that one, and now the black one, hopefully. Oh, wait. Do I need multiples of the black? Let's see. I need 3. Okay, please let me have 2 more. 1 more! You gotta be kidding me. Alright, let's run 1 more through the sag mill. And that one is done. Give it to me. And put them in here. Alright, here we go. And it's also nice and fast. Very good. So, we're gonna tear all this down here as soon as this is done. Well, actually, let's craft it first to make sure that I actually have everything. In case I forgot something, I don't want to have to set them up again. Okay, so we got the 1 black and the 2 green, and they go in here like that. Okay, so now I get these 6. And then the first thing we're gonna have to make is, yes, these 3 right here. And then we're gonna have to put those back in here with 3 of those. And this is gonna take a little bit longer. Okay, but we got other stuff to craft here. We're gonna need 4 of these infinity bimetal gears. Ew. Why did I only think I needed 3? Man, let me tell you, I'm gonna have to make 1 more. So I'm gonna need 1 gold, 1 redstone, and 1 glowstone, because I only have 3 nuggets left. So I'm gonna have to smelt those. I'm glad I didn't tear it down, so once this is done, I'll cook up this 1 more ingot here. I really hope I have everything this time. Wow, that scared me. Ooh. Oh, man, that was loud. Sorry about that. I had no idea this was gonna happen. Okay, I really don't want your food here right now, but thank you very much. Alright, so we got the nuggets right there for 4 of them, and we'll put these down here with 2 of those. Actually, whoops, just 1 of each. And that makes us the regular alloy smelter. Woohoo! It's gonna be much faster now, hopefully. And then we're gonna put the other 2 gears here, and this in the middle, and this is our regular sag mill. And then this guy right here is going to make us the wire charger. Alright, cool. And then lastly, I want to make a couple of conduits here. Hopefully it's going to be enough. Binder, I have plenty. Basic energy. Man, you get so many things, achievements and stuff. Alright, by the way, I did go down into my mineshaft here a minute ago with the pickaxe, and, you know, nothing special. It's the same speed as an unenchanted diamond pick. Oh yeah, and by the way, I didn't even mention that. Sorry about that. I could have also upgraded the current ones, right? But I'd rather have 1 of each extra in case there's a couple of things I need to cook at once. I think it's gonna, they're not gonna go to waste. That's what I'm trying to say here. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do first is I would like to set up the power somewhere where it will never be obstructed, those 4 solar panels. And can I sleep yet? No, not just yet. So how do I want to do that? Do I want to put it kind of like in the middle here? Yeah, I think that's going to be better. So we're going to come from the left, because I don't want to come closer over here than it is. So what we're going to set up here is going to be the simple sag mill, and we're going to put a chest in between, and then a simple alloy smelter. So it's going to be a chest in between for output for both of them, and input from the top again. And then I cannot put something here. Can I sleep now? Yes, very good. I mean, look at the amount of advancements here. I know one person left a good comment. I think it was Trix saying something that there's a mod that you can install, and that stops all the spam from the advancements. Oh, I know what I can put in the middle here. Perfect. I'm gonna put the wire charger in the middle here as a buffer, and then I can put the sag mill here, the alloy smelter there, and I'm gonna need 2 more, and then we'll do the same over here. Input, input, output in the middle. Okay, good. And then I think back here, we are going to do it like that so I can see it. And we'll configure all the inputs here in a second. And then we can run the conduits along here. And then we're gonna put a conduit. I'm leaving a gap here in case I ever want to put a second one on top. So why don't I just do it like this for now? Yes, let's go. No, I don't want to be next to... No, it's going to be above the block, so it should work. And we'll put this one here. Okay, good. And then we'll put this... How much do these, by the way, transport? 640. So way more than we are making. And I don't think I need 4 hookups. I think actually that's a waste. I think 1 hookup is enough because these forming kind of like a multi-block right here. Well, it is a multi-block solar panel, right? And over time we'll probably add more. So let's come in here real quick and change this to nothing. Change this to nothing. And this is going to be input. This is going to be output. And when you come with an empty hand and shift right click, you can change between the different faces. And now it should have none. Okay. It also changes it back to no face, which I'm not really sure. And then over here, we're going to turn this none. And then we're going to set it to this. So we can kind of see, you know, when there is charging or discharging happening. All right. And then just the other machines again. Input is the same from the top, but output is to the right. And then this one is probably reversed as well. Yep. Want to set that to none. And push to there. This one is not going to have anything. This one. What? Wow. Okay. So we need a capacitor in these now. Okay. Well, we'll take a look at this in just a sec. I did not expect that. So pulling from there and pushing to there and pulling from the top and pushing to the left. All right. So now all the faces are set up properly. Okay. So now you want capacitors. All right. So that's going to be gold. So I need 2 of these, which shouldn't be a problem. 4, right. Is it? Yes, 4. And then gold nuggets. I'm going to have to make more. Okay. Let's go just with the small ones here first. The other ones are probably out of our reach. Okay, so now this holds 100,000 and it can do its business. And then this one holds 100,000. And now, just as a comparison, I would like to make one of the dark steel. I need a... Wait, no. It takes... What? Man, I already forgot. Dark, is it the... It's coal powder and obsidian. Okay, so let's get 1 obsidian. And we're going to have to crush 1 more. So we can check here first of all. Oh my god, is this... Oh, that's a lot faster. I'm happy. Okay, and it goes into here. And then bing, bing, bing. Now let's see. Yeah, this is a lot faster. It's still not very fast because we only have the small capacitor. But this is a lot faster here. I like that. And check this out. We also have the other one. I was wondering if we're going to get this back. So now we can actually smelt things in here, and I don't need these 2 anymore. I'm still going to keep them there. Is there anything in them anyway? No. Okay. Very nice. So we made some nice progress here today. We got much better machines, and I can leave that here. We got some tools, and also we got... Oh, man, this looks cool. Some really good armor. Now, I'm a little bit worried about using this, but I want to use it once with Vein Miner on and see... Actually, let's use it first with just wood. Okay, so that's a lot faster than using the stone axe. But with Vein Miner, it's... What? I can't use vein miner with this axe. Okay, just to make sure that this is not broken, the vein miner. Which is probably not a bad idea to use this not with vein mining, because vein mining eats durability really badly, right? It's still weird that it doesn't work at all. Yeah, there we go. And works here, and it's broken. I usually need 2 axes, yeah. Per taking down off the trees. So I think the next step is going to be to start planning or preparing. Let's come here to get started with farming. I think that's what I want to do next episodes, if it's possible. Let's take a quick look at the farming station right here. Okay, we can make all of these things just so we can automate, you know, like the cactus, the wheat. Just set this up and see how well it works. And then possibly, you know, working on better power here very soon. And then start getting into the storage system from EnderIO. I would really like to get that going as well. But anyways, we got upgrades. We got an automation setup down in the basement for the... Man, will I ever remember the name of this stuff? It's gonna take here. Grains of Infinity. There we go. And yeah, I can't wait until next episode. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And until then, take care, stay safe, and bye-bye.